Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to start a business with no money with 12 different effective ways that work. So if you don't have a lot of money to put into a business, don't worry about it. There's 12 different ways that you can either raise the money you need or start a business for free to work your way up. So the first way I would recommend you look at is to sell services. Now you can either do this full time, maybe for the rest of your life. You can sell services until you have enough money to start a different type of business you want. Maybe there's a business, maybe there's a certain franchise you want to start or something like that, but you don't have the capital to put into it yet. If you want a business like that, you could say start out selling some kind of services as a freelancer, as a consultant. You could be a freelance writer. There's all kinds of things you can do, but it doesn't cost you anything to sell services. You just need to know what you're doing, and you need to be able to get in front of clients. A couple of websites I would recommend for this are Fiverr and Upwork. Now this is Fiverr.com. Fiverr, you start out basically selling cheap services that are around 5, 10, 15, all the way up to maybe $50. And then you unlock, as you get more sales and more customers, you unlock the ability to sell higher end services, like a few $100s per service. So you can do things like writing services, marketing services, graphic design, SEO services, background music for videos, video editing, all kinds of different things you can do, and it's all taken care of through Fiverr. The traffic is on Fiverr, the transaction is on Fiverr, you get paid through Fiverr by depositing Fiverr funds into your PayPal account. Everything is taken care of through Fiverr. You don't have to do a bunch of things with resumes, you don't have to go to Skype to go through an interview process or anything like that. So this is one of the best places to get started in freelancing, and it's totally free to start, and you can sell pretty much as many services as you want. Now the other alternative to selling services online I would recommend is Upwork. Upwork is one of the biggest freelancing sites on the internet. I recommend them all the time because they do high quality work. I've used them before myself. And if you want to do freelancing, or if you want big jobs done by outsourcing, Upwork is the place to go, and it has been for years. They've even bought one of their biggest competitors, Elance, allowing them to expand even more and really establish themselves as the go-to website for services. So if you want to get higher end clients and you don't mind doing more with your profile and displaying your credentials and going through more of an interview process, then Upwork might be better for you. If you want less talented competition, or not less talented competition, let me rephrase that. If you want maybe faster results, if you don't want to have to spend as much time building a profile for yourself, and if you don't want to compete with people who are doing this for years that charge $50 an hour for their premium services, Fiverr might be easier for you to start with. Or you can use them both, or you can of course create your own website. But selling services is one of the best ways to start a business with very little money. Number 2, you can crowdfund. Okay, so if you know what kind of business you want, that's what you're set on, and you just need to find a way to get the funds. You're not interested in starting another business but the one you're set on, then you can do crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is where you raise the money through people who are interested in your idea and want to see it become mainstream or see it succeed. So if you have a great idea and you can really sell that idea to the public will give you the money you need through sites like Indiegogo. Indiegogo is one of the biggest crowdfunding sites on the internet, and they have all kinds of inventions and special services that aren't mainstream yet, that have pages where you can invest in them. And of course, if they get enough and they succeed, you get to see that and be a part of it as an investor. But in this case, you need the money for your business. So if you need money, crowdfunding is one of the best places to do it. And if you can't execute a good crowdfunding campaign, chances are you might not be ready for a big business yet, or you might not have an idea that would be successful enough. So look into those things, and you will allow yourself to get more money that you can use for a more expensive business. The next thing you can do is sell digital products. So one of the easiest ways to start a business these days is to just sell information. Sell courses, sell ebooks, sell membership sites, whatever it is. You can even sell premium content on your blog or video channel. But things like Kindle publishing, people are making businesses through this kind of stuff. You can directly publish ebooks online to Amazon without having to go through editors, without having to go through all the different obstacles you would usually have to go through to publish a normal book. So you can publish about as many books as you want. It's all ebooks, it's all online. You read them through their Kindle products, through PDF files on your phone, on your other devices, and you can make 70% royalties on every sale of every book. And it's not just in your country, it's in multiple countries, as you see listed here. So you would go to kdp.amazon.com, create a free account, and you can sell ebooks on Amazon, which is one of the biggest online marketplaces. Also, you can do courses. Now, courses are like when you record videos of yourself doing things step by step, giving resources to people and showing them, like you would a teacher in a university, how to do a certain thing, how to do marketing better, showing people how to write, how to make money online, how to start a successful YouTube channel, how to build your own house. There's all kinds of different things that you could create courses on if you know enough about it. And udemy.com is a place where you can do that. So you can search courses here. They have millions of people on here. Or you can just become an instructor by going up here and clicking the instructor link in the menu. So those are a couple places I would recommend you sell digital products if you want to start a business that just doesn't hardly cost anything. Number 4, you can get a loan from family or friends. So this goes back to if you're trying to raise money for a business, like a franchise, like a restaurant, like a laundromat, or whatever it is your business is. If you want to do more like a local business, or you want to invent a product, then you're going to need quite a bit of money to do so. You can get a loan from family and friends to do that. Now, it can be tricky to do that. If you have family and friends with money, that doesn't mean they're necessarily going to just loan it to you as soon as you ask. They might need to be convinced. They might want some equity in your company. There's different things you have to do to work with them to get what you need. So the Small Business Administration for the U.S. has a great set of tips here. 6 tips for borrowing startup funds from friends or family. And it's just a quick little guide here. It says, you want to choose your financier carefully. Of course, you want to keep in mind what role they would play as the financier of your funds. Is that someone you can trust? Is that someone you can deal with on a regular basis? Is that someone who's good with money, who can easily be worked with? Or is that somebody going to be too difficult? Are they going to have too high of expectations? Think about who you're wanting to borrow the money from. Also, demonstrate that you really know what you're doing and that you have thought it through, you've thought through the business idea, and you've really got a passion for it. Because if you don't seem passionate about it, people will see right through you. And everybody knows, all of us entrepreneurs know, that if you don't have passion about what you're doing, you're going to quit. If you quit, you can never succeed. So you need to have the intelligence and the knowledge about what you're doing, and you also need to have the passion about it. So don't even try until you have those things. Also, be realistic about how much you can make, and be upfront and honest with these people about that. These are people you know. These are your friends and family. Don't lie to them and try to scheme them out of their money. Also, decide what you want. A loan. Are you going to give them equity in the company? Are they going to be investors? Or are they going to be just people who earn money off of interest from a loan that you get from them? So you can also use services like peer-to-peer lending services to kind of make this easier and work out all the legal stuff with it. You can have an agreement, you can sign contracts, have a payment plan. Just know what you're doing. Read an article like this that kind of goes into that stuff. Do your research about the best ways to borrow from friends and family before you do it. Number 5, sell unique handcrafted items. So this is another thing you can do by using, say, things you have around the house or things you do for a hobby and making money from them. Now you can use this money to create a full business from it, or you can use this to just make enough money to invest in another business. So whatever you choose to do, Etsy is the best place to sell handcrafted unique items, whether it's art like painting or sculptures, or if it's clothing, jewelry, all kinds of custom stuff is found on Etsy. It's better than eBay for this type of stuff because eBay is just a generalized marketplace, and Etsy is a place that gets tons of traffic as well, but it's all geared towards a more targeted industry of people looking for unique art and accessories and other products. So you can sell handcrafted things if you want to make a business out of that, or if you just can try to make the extra money that way. Etsy is the way to go for that, and it's free to start. Number 6 is you can sell stuff to get the needed money. So I've talked a little bit about this, but I'm talking more right now about selling stuff around the house. So do you really need 4 televisions in your house? Do you really need the car you have? Could you maybe downgrade to get the money you need for a business and then upgrade later when you have more profits? Can you sell some old instruments that you don't use anymore? Can you sell some furniture that you don't need? Personally, I believe in kind of the minimalist lifestyle, not totally just give up everything and all that, but I'm talking like you can get rid of a lot of clutter from your life and use it towards a business while living a higher quality of life, because the stuff you have can sometimes end up owning you. So think about the stuff you have. Think about all the things you've accumulated and figure out what you could sell. Now here's a few places that you can sell the stuff you have once you've figured out what you can get rid of and what you're willing to part with to help fund your business. Entrepreneur did a great article on 8 different places to sell stuff very fast when you need the money. Places like pawn shops, consignment shops, Craigslist is a great one, fulfillment by Amazon, social media. You can do a raid my closet party if you're into that kind of thing. Of course, you can also do garage sales, yard sales, local colleges and flea markets, buyback programs. There's a lot of different ways to do this stuff, but that's just a few of them that you can check out. Of course, more in-depth information on this is on the article here at 8 Places to Sell Stuff Fast When You Really Need the Money. It's on entrepreneur.com if you want to read the full article, but those are just a few places you can go and sell through, say, yard sales, garage sales, pawn shops, online, Craigslist. There's a lot of different places you can sell stuff these days. So think about what you could part with, because a lot of times your business is going to be a lot more important to you than a few material things, because you can always buy better material things once you're very successful. Number 7, start a video channel. So there are a few different places that pay you for videos. You can put ads on your videos and they pay you. So you can create a full business out of this. You can be like Jenna Marbles or PewDiePie, who are two very successful YouTubers making millions of dollars, or you can just do it to make the extra money you need to invest in a business. Like I said, of course, you can make a business out of this. You can take the money and invest it, whatever you want to do. So, two places that pay you money for just making videos and getting views are YouTube and Dailymotion. So, of course, here's YouTube. There's all kinds of places, all kinds of channels, comedy, business channels, personal development channels, music channels. There's all kinds of different channels, fitness channels, and they pay you when there's advertisements on the video. So the more views and the more watch time you get, the better off you are, the more money you will make as a YouTuber. Now, Dailymotion is another place you can do this, and you can take the same video and upload it to both of them to maximize revenue if you want to do that. Dailymotion, of course, is a lesser known video site, but it's also still very popular. And you can upload your videos here and monetize it a few different ways, pretty much the same ways you could with YouTube. You can do premium videos where people have to pay to watch it. YouTube does that, Vimeo does that, Vimeo is another one. Dailymotion does that. You can do ads. Ads apply to Dailymotion and YouTube. So there's different ways to make money off just making popular videos about whatever it is you know a lot about, or if you're funny, you can make comedy videos. There's all kinds of different channels you could start, but that's just a way to make a business or to make the money you need to start a business. Number 8, you can partner with somebody who has the money or has the connections to get the money. Now, you can give them equity in the business. You can split it 50-50 and become real co-founders of a business. There's different ways you can structure this, but if you're wondering how to make the connections with people that could be co-founders of a business with you or could partner with you as an investor, you can find people like that on LinkedIn. That's one of the best professionals networks in the entire world. LinkedIn is one place you can find people like that. Of course, crowdfunding sites might open you up to some good connections. If you know personally some people that are very successful, that's another thing you can do. Of course, personal connections are best, but if you don't have those personal connections, you can maybe find some people on LinkedIn, connect with them, maybe trade phone numbers and talk to them more seriously about it. Figure out if it makes sense, if your business idea is something they would want to invest in or partner with. So you can partner with somebody who has the connections to have the money you need, and then of course you can be the main one, say the CEO, running and calling the shots. So there's different ways you can structure it, but getting a partner is one of the better ways to start a business if you don't have the money yourself. Number 9, you can start a blog. So a blog is very cheap and is very good for getting you tons of traffic. So when you have tons of traffic and you can build a good audience that really likes your brand, you can do just about anything and make money from it. You can sell affiliate products, you can sell advertising, you can do membership sites, you can sell ebooks, you can sell courses, you can do consulting and freelance work. All of that can be done through a blog if you do it well. So there's a few different resources I want to show you. One is an article I did on selfmadesuccess.com, which is my site, of course, where I show you how to start a WordPress blog in 3 steps using Bluehost hosting. This is about the cheapest I can help you make a quality WordPress blog, and about the easiest I can break it down. So I'll show you step by step how to create your blog, what it looks like, what to expect, and how to get it up and running and actually looking professional. You can go through that site and check that out, or you can start through some of these other free blogging platforms. If you just don't have any money at all, you can't even afford the $5 or $10 a month a WordPress blog might cost you, then you can try one of the 12 free blogging platforms on this list. It's called the 12 free blogging platforms. It's on creativeblock.com, but a few options you have for free blogs are Contentful, WordPress. WordPress is hard to do, but I mean you can do a free version of WordPress. Jekyll, Tumblr, of course, is like a social media blog combination. Blogger is one that's been around a while. Medium. There's a few other ones that you can try. Weebly is another one, but this list gives you some great ones that you can choose from, and of course the article on selfmadesuccess.com can help you as well if you want a little bit more professional site. But doing this can help you make money in a lot of different ways that you can turn into a full business, that you can use for marketing another company or multiple companies, or to just make enough money to invest in something else. The next option you have is to open a line of credit. If your credit's pretty good, of course if you have bad credit this won't work for you, so you would skip this option, but if you have decent credit you can do that, and there is a good list here on nerdwallet.com about some of the best places that you can open lines of credit for business these days, and these are for, say, $50,000 loans, $100,000, all these different types of credit lines, but they give you some that you can choose from that they trust. Of course, NerdWallet is a very well-known site. It's very trustworthy. But Blue Vine, they have Cabbage, On Deck, Street Shares, Lending Club, Deal Struck. I mean, there's a few different ones, and they compare them for business lending. And I would recommend you check out this article here and the options that they compare to figure out kind of what would make sense for you if you think a line of credit is the way to go for you to start a business. Number 11, you can do referral or affiliate sales. So this is when you refer somebody to buy a product that someone else made. So when you go to, say, a site like ClickBank, one of the biggest affiliate marketing marketplaces on the internet, you see all these different products. They're fitness products, they have language learning products, they have singing method products, they have supplements, they have all kinds of different types of products, and you earn commissions when people buy these products through your referral link. Now you can also do referrals through apps. I mentioned in some of my videos different apps you can make money with, and they have a referral program in some cases, and they're free. Of course, affiliate marketing is free as long as you can just get the traffic. Of course, you can get traffic from social media, you can get traffic from blogging, a YouTube channel. All those can be free. So if you can just get enough people to buy products through these referrals, you don't even have to make your own products. You can make quite a bit of money from referrals and affiliate sales. So another one, shareasale.com. If you don't like ClickBank, or if you just want some more diversity, or you want to check out some different vendors, maybe some bigger company vendors might be found on ShareASale. ClickBank seems to be more private entrepreneurs and bloggers and people like that selling products. ShareASale might have more featured merchants that you've actually heard of that are big companies, but you can find all types of referrals and make money by just promoting other people's products, and then use that money to start another business, or just keep building that money and let that be your business. And last but not least is you can start a drop shipping business. So a drop shipping business is basically when you sell something and it's shipped to them. It's like a physical product, but then you of course have to pay the manufacturer of the product after you sell it. So Shopify.com is one of the best places to find drop shipping resources and guides, but you can go to Shopify.com and find this guide here. It's called Finding and Working with Suppliers. It's part of their ultimate guide to drop shipping, so if you want to go through that whole thing, This is on chapter 3, it's just one part of it, but it's a list of places to find and work with suppliers, how to find them and things like that. So I would recommend you go through these and find ways of looking for different manufacturers. You got worldwide brands, you got Salehu, Doba, Wholesale Central. There's all kinds of different ones that are willing to make drop shipping deals, and that's just another way to make money without having to invest much in it. And of course, like I've said with the other options, you can use this as your full-time business, or you can just take the money and invest it in the real business or franchise or whatever it is you want to start ultimately. So if you got something from this video, if you feel like you learned something, got some resources maybe you didn't know about already, please like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you and help you out. If you feel like there's another option for starting a business with no money and how to do that successfully that I did not mention in this video, or if you just want to let me know what you thought about the video, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to get more in-depth blog posts that cover this stuff, you want courses that show you step-by-step what to do, or if you want tools that you can use to make it easier, you can go to selfmadesuccess.com for all of that. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day.